Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. It's not Sunday. We're not doing the weekly recap. It's Tuesday, and we're talking Euros 2024 from Germany. No, we're not in Germany. I wish we were. That might be the next Euros. Listen, the Euros start this Friday. Germany hosting Scotland is the first game. We've got one solid month, 51 games. Are you ready? All right, tonight we're going to go live here and just talk a little bit about the Euros. We're going to put in front of you the odds of each team, the best 5 teams, and then we're going to make our picks. We're going to tell you who we think's going to win it. We had a lot to talk about. The Euros. Are you excited? You should be, because it's going to be a damn interesting tournament. Do me a huge favor. If you're looking for a place to hit up and watch those Euros, which, again, start this Friday, hit up Thomas McGee's. Great place, downtown Detroit, across from Easter Market. Thomas McGee's for all of the Euro games. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Danny, Nate, boys, we're talking Euros. It's coming home!
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah, we're going to just, if that's what this is going to be about, a England love fest, we might as well just cut out here.
Oh.
Why does it have to be an England love fest? That's every night on the couch with me, buddy.
Ooh.
An England love fest.
That's hotter than a Minecraft YouTube watch.
Yes, I went there.
Said that for the kids.
All that for the kids.
All that for the kids.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the top 5 teams.
We're going to run through
the odds.
We're going to run through it.
Walking's not
involved. Yeah, walking implies taking your time.
Yeah.
We're running through it.
We're running through it.
Faster than a fat kid at an ice cream bar.
You got it. Yep. All right.
Which
All right,
fast.
so just so everybody's aware, here are your favorites to win Euro 2024. England, 10-3 odds. France, 4-1 odds. Germany, 9-2. Portugal, 15-2. Spain, 8-1. Italy, 14-1. Netherlands, 18-1. Belgium, a large 20-1. And Croatia round out that group with 33-1. All right.
Host country, not even on.
No. What are you talking about? Host country.
Oh.
9-2.
Yeah, ooh.
9-2 odds.
Oh, damn it. I
9-2
missed
odds.
that one.
Watch the scrolling down there. That's where we
read
got.
that.
All right, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through a couple of these teams. Nate's going to tell you why he thinks that team could win it. Danny's going to tell you why that team could win it. And then I'm going to tell you why they could win it. Then we're going to tell you why they can't win it.
Yeah.
We've got a reason for each one. All right, boys and girls, let's start. Nate, my friend.
Yo.
Why can England win the Euros?
They can't. End of show. No, just kidding.
Ah,
I would say they have probably the best attacking players and some of the best attacking players in the whole tournament. They for sure have the best forward in the whole tournament. That can't be argued. And I think their midfield is probably second to none.
All right.
I don't know if it's the best midfield, but it's
a damn good midfield.
It's top 4 easy.
Yep. All right, Danny, why can England win this tournament?
Same, really. I mean, it just, we talked about this for a while. I think there's no better front 6 in European football right now than England's midfield 3 and forward line.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what 6 that you put in there, and I think he's made some astute inclusions in the squad that makes England stronger.
Yep.
With the inclusion of Cole Palmer and Kobe Mainu, I think it gives England a different look. Conor Gallagher in there as well. But yeah, I think the midfield 3 and the front 3 can win it for England. Just worried about the back line. Yeah,
absolutely. So England, the odds of the tournament to win there, I agree. It's the front 6. And they got some players on the bench who could slot in there as well. But Harry Kane, Saka, Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher can go in there. Declan Rice, I think, is a couple years into just being one of the best midfielders around. And then we're forgetting about Jude Bellingham. Could be the Ballon d'Or winner this year. So that is why England can win this year's Euro 24. Nate, why won't England win?
2 main reasons.
Yep.
Your defense is very, very poor.
Yes.
Swiss cheese porous.
Yes.
You brought a guy who's never even played the whole year because he was injured.
Yes.
And it's England.
And it's
England.
Yeah.
They'll just find a way.
They'll find a way.
It's England.
Yep. Danny, why won't England win Euro 2024?
Well, I'm going to do something a little different than Nate, actually. I'm going to pay homage to the fact that the country is being played in Germany, and I'm going to speak a little German right now.
Oh,
yes.
Oh my.
So hopefully our viewers at home will be able to translate this and then come back to me and say exactly this. But
You're using Google Translate, aren't you?
yes.
It's all right.
Because my German's a little rusty. But England England wird den Euro nicht gewinnen. If anybody can translate that, I will say it again. England wird den Euro nicht gewinnen.
Yep. Okay. Well, we'll wait to see if anybody chimes in.
That translates to the following: England will not win Euros.
Yeah.
But why?
But why? That's why I was confused with what you're saying. Because I'm just there.
And here is why: for one reason and one reason only. Gareth Southgate.
You need it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And just so everybody's aware, Gareth Southgate gave a interview in Bild, and he said, if we don't win it, I'm quitting. This could very well be my last round with.
You say he's quitting, or is he gonna get fired?
No, he actually said he'll be done. He says I'll probably be done. And let's be honest, if he doesn't win the Euros with this group, he should resign, because this is the strongest six front attacking players in the world.
It's the same one you had when you lost in the World Cup.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's
Basically.
damn close.
You know, it's
close.
Like every year it's the same.
It's not
close.
It's not really, because if you think about the World Cup last year, World Cup 2 years ago, and even the Euros before that, it was very predominantly Raheem Sterling, Jack Grealish, and now he's actually Phil Foden, Saka, Palmer. It's a different look. He hasn't taken Rashford, who was there in the last tournament. So it is a different look. But unfortunately, I think if Gareth Southgate suddenly had an appendicitis tomorrow and couldn't go to the tournament, and England said, and they were scratching their head going, who can we get to replace him really quick that can take this England team and win it? Just go and get Jose Mourinho and you win Euros.
Jose's available. All right. Well, I think England, one of the reasons England won't win this Euro 2024 is because it's England and Gareth Southgate. And he does things the old-fashioned way. And he plays conservative, and he shouldn't play conservative. And he has these attacking players, and he'll sit back and he'll think a mindful, tactical approach together. Just let some of the best players in the world, the most creative players in the world, play. But he won't, because it's Gareth Southgate and it's England. So that's one of the reasons England will not win the Euros. All right, France. Nate, I'm going to ask you why France will win the Euros and why they won't win the Euros. Give it to me, buddy.
It's France. They're going to win it.
You think because it's France?
It's France.
Well, France.
And
yeah.
Mbappe.
Yep.
That's my two reasons.
Okay.
One, it's France.
Yep.
And they've been pretty dominant in every international competition that there's been in the last, several cycles.
Yep.
And I think when it comes to an international tournament, Mbappe finds another gear.
Absolutely. Why won't they win it, though?
2 years. Why won't they?
What's the
sorry.
reason for
Why
them
won't
not
they?
winning?
They're due.
They're due to lose.
They're due. They're due. They're just due to have just totally fall flat on their face, not even get out of the group. And they have no goalkeeper.
Yep. Danny, why will France win the Euros?
Proven manager with success at international level. I think Mbappe's got something to prove.
Yeah.
With the fact that they got beat by Argentina in the last World Cup, and the fact that now he's probably arguably regarded as the world's most recognized footballer, being at Real Madrid.
Yep.
So he's got something to prove. That's why they will win it.
Okay. Why won't they win it, my friend?
Why they won't win it? I think Nate hit the nail on the head there. They don't have a goalkeeper that's considered. I would consider top international class.
Yep.
And I think the reason why I don't think they win it is because I don't think that they are Spain from years ago with Xavi and Iniesta and Busquets. They can't. I don't think they can go from tournament to tournament to tournament like Spain did during that 12-year span where they won trophies.
Yep.
I just don't think they will.
Well, one of the reasons I think they won't win it, they've won 2 of their last 5 games following a serene qualifying campaign, as they say, a defeat to Germany and a draw to Canada. So a little sluggish. I think they've had some interchangeable players that have come, and it's not the same squad that they've had in past tournaments, right? And why will they win it? Because it's France. They won 2018. In 2022, they lost in the finals of the World Cup. It's France. They have Mbappe, who has something to prove, absolutely has something to prove after his move to Real Madrid. All right, now on to the host nation, who take on Scotland this Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern here in America. Nate, Why will Germany win Euro 2024?
I think they have one of the best or better defenses in the whole tournament with Rudiger and Ta. I think those guys are world class. Not to mention all the other ones. And also they have one of the better midfields. I think I'd put their midfield up there in the top 4, top 5.
Okay.
Why they're not going to win it? They don't like to play with a forward, and all the past really poor international tournament performances.
Yeah, they've had quite a few.
They've had a lot of stinkers.
Yeah, they have. All right, Danny, why will Germany win it, and why won't Germany win it? Give me a reason for each there, my
It's
friend.
Germany. It's the host nation. I know that,
Is that losing or winning? Well,
winning.
Oh, well.
Yeah, winning. It's Germany.
Okay.
And it's a host nation. Host nations typically do well. I know that not host nations don't won it for like 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
yes,
I
sir.
mean, it's but it's Germany.
Yep.
They always seem to show up at these tournaments. You can't write off a host nation, of course.
Yep.
Why won't they win it? I don't think they've got the squad depth that other countries have got, and I think they'll get found out later on in the tournament due to Nagelman's inexperience as an international manager.
Yep.
I just think that there's, you've got Deschamps, you've got Southgate. That's okay, he's been to a quarterfinal of a World Cup and a final of a Euros in the last 2 tournaments. Deschamps been to 2 finals.
Yep.
So I think they'll get found out later in the tournament.
Okay. Why will Germany win it? Because Toni Kroos is back, and I think having him in the midfield as the workhorse there is so powerful for them. Plus, I think they're poised to take this tournament by storm because it is at the host nation. It is in Germany, and I think the country gets behind them. The atmosphere that they create for each game will be something out of this world. Why won't they win it? Because a host nation hasn't won this tournament in 40 years. And I just think they're actually going to have a really tough opening group of Scotland and Switzerland and Hungary. So that could wear them down. And as you heard as you heard Danny say, some inexperience behind the starters. You wear those starters out and you don't have a deep bench. Hungary is a good, can do some damage. Switzerland will never know will show up. Scotland's going to give you a game. So that's one of the reasons they won't win it. All right, let's move on to Portugal. We got 2 more, Portugal, and then we'll go with Spain. Portugal. Danny, why don't you go first this time, my friend? Why will Portugal win Euro 2024, and then why won't they win it?
A couple of weeks ago, I would have not even put them in the conversation, but I've watched the last 2 friendlies over the last week with Bruno and Ronaldo, and I just think that they're so good to watch. I mean, they're so good to watch, and Ronaldo at 39, he just does not get older. He just keeps banging them in for fun. Do you see his goal today?
No, I did not see the one
my
today.
God, it was incredible. Just absolutely incredible. He just keeps getting younger and younger. Why won't they win it? Is the reason that they could win it is because they've got an aging squad.
Yes.
And they've got a manager that I don't think is good enough. He didn't do it with Belgium when Belgium were at their heights of De Bruyne and Lukaku and, in Belgium a couple of years ago when they were, second and first in the world. They were going to major tournaments and they were thinking like, we're going to get it done here and win a major tournament. And Martinez was involved with Thierry Henry, Brooks. I just don't think they've got the experience in the manager.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Nate, Portugal. Why will they win it? Why won't they win it, my
I
friend?
think they have a very good attacking side that's capped off by one Bruno Fernandes. I think he's going to have a hell of a tournament. And I actually think I like the manager. I think Martinez, I mean, if you look at his accolades and what he did, he's like the Belgium's most winningest manager, took him as far as he possibly could take him. I think he got the most out of that squad that he could have. Why they are not going to win it? 2 reasons. Ronaldo, because he has basically 2 egos.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be tough if they need a faster player or something more of a speed or a defending player. I think I could see him being a problem possibly.
Understood. All right. Why will Portugal win it? Because Roberto Martinez's side won all 10 of their qualifying games, finishing in the top scores as they hit 36 goals while conceding only 2. They've got Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias. Incredible players. That's why they win it. Why don't they win it? Because they have Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias, incredibly good players who are aging and maybe a little tired from all being part of teams who played a lot of games in the past 9 to 10 months. Those players could be a little tired coming in. And because, well, it's Spain. And this is what they do. They come in with a great squad, and then all of a sudden, it just doesn't come together. And they suffer one defeat in a tournament, and it's downhill from there. And goodbye, sayonara. And that's what happens, with Portugal. All right, Spain. Why will Spain win it, Danny? And why won't they win it?
Spain are probably my dark horses to win it, just because it's Spain.
8-1 odds.
They're my dark horse. I think they've got a really young squad with a good manager. They play incredible football. And if they get it right and they get a run of form, I think they can upset some teams. Why won't they win it? Because they've got inexperience within that squad.
Yeah.
Young squad. You look at 16-year-old Lamine Yamal that made his debut for Barcelona this year. That's kind of been fast-tracked into the national team, and a young 21-year-old Pedri, which after 2 major tournaments at 21 years old, you're thinking he's a bit of a veteran, but he's still quite young. So I still think Spain are probably a couple of years away. But they're getting back to it now. You can't rule out that midfielder Rodri in there. Absolutely fantastic player.
Yep. Nate, why will they win it, and why won't they win it?
They're going to win it because they're a young, spunky team.
They are spunky.
They're going to spunk their way into glory.
I like that.
And they're not going to win it because there's way too many Barcelona players. There's too many Barcelona players. You can't have that many Barcelona players on the squad. It's
all right.
There's probably a financial issue in there somewhere. They're worried about their paychecks.
I absolutely love that.
Or a presidential kissing a player in.
There's a couple. The kissing.
Maybe too soon.
There's kissing and financial issues, all sorts of fun stuff.
Always issues. All right, my reasons for Spain. The young players are fearless. Man, they've got some freaking phenomenal players, and I think those players have played at some of the biggest clubs in some of the biggest games. They could go in there and they could do some damage. Why won't they win it? Because Croatia, Italy, and Albania in their group. That's actually a pretty tough group in my opinion. And because it's such a tough group, pretty young and inexperienced players in a tough group may get beaten up a little bit. So my dark horse overall, boys, Italy. I think a lot of people are underestimating Italy this year. And a friend of mine told me before the show started that Italy could win it because I think 95, a majority of the players play in Serie A. I'll give credit.
If you want to be bored to death and
they'll win 1-0 every week.
Fall asleep on a Sunday afternoon after a nice Sunday dinner and you watch Italy play, then be bored to death.
My dark horse is Netherlands.
Okay.
I don't disagree with
even
you.
Without Frankie de Jong.
Yes.
Now that he's gone home injured.
I don't disagree with Netherlands play some really good football.
Yep, they got a good squad.
All right. So, do you guys know the leading country that has purchased the most tickets for the Euros?
Yes.
Who is it?
Serbia.
Negative. Brooks over here in the corner shaking his head like he knows. Who is it? You got it. It's USA. USA. The most tickets have been sold to the USA, to fans and supporters here in the USA, so they're all flying out to Germany. Absolutely incredible. Just so everybody's aware, Robert Lewandowski from Poland, celebrating in a friendly today, pulled a muscle. It's actually torn a muscle.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. So he's definitely missing the first game. Poland, you out.
MLS.
See you.
MLS.
See you later.
MLS.
And even though he's a month away from his 17th birthday, it'd be no surprise at all to see Lamine Yamal from Barcelona be the player of this tournament. That kid is going to light this tournament on fire. All right, so right now we're going to reveal who we think is going to win this tournament. All right, you guys ready for this? We got some fun ones here. I know everybody thinks Danny and Craig's picking England.
So are you revealing everything all at once?
I'm going to reveal it right now. You ready?
Can I hype mine up for like 2 seconds?
You what?
Can I hype mine up for 2 seconds?
You can absolutely hype your
I have
up.
analyzed the hell out of this. As you know, this is my favorite tournament, and I never miss it.
Yes.
Every year I watch every single game. I picked a team that has an incredible record within this tournament. Like, almost flawless. I think it could be flawless, right? They have 2 old wins where they were back-to-back champions, if you will. When they were in the country or in that area in one of these, major, one would call it a dogfight, right? They struggled a little bit against the South American team in the friendly, but I think they're really going to come hold, and I'm excited to see them in this tournament.
All right, well, here's what we got. You will see Nate's picks right now, and here's who Danny Brooks and I picked to win the tournament.
Yeah, baby!
As you can see,
back-to-back moon landings! Back-to-back World War champions! We're going into Europe, and the Euros is ours! It's on! Who's in our group?
No one. No one is in your group.
What?
You're gonna go undefeated again.
Undefeated again! Hell yeah!
We should just hand the tournament trophy to you now. Congratulations, USA! You are the tournament.
Thank you.
24 champions. Danny, with a hell of a surprise, France. Explain, Danny, why you have picked France.
It's France.
It's France. Why?
I watched both England's friendlies recently.
Yeah. Oh God. Let's not go.
I think that the squad is fantastic. I think the squad is on paper probably the strongest squad to go to Euros, the most talented squad to go to Euros. The problem is not the players. The problem is not the system. The problem is the manager.
Yeah.
And I just think he's so inept at understanding in big tournaments when to take the shackles off players, because when he does take the shackles off and he lets them play, England are terrifying going forward. Absolutely terrifying. But
he doesn't take the shackles.
He doesn't take the shackles off. He's afraid of getting beat. And in tournaments, you can't afraid to get beat. You've got to go and win games to win a tournament, and that's he's too conservative for me. Okay. So I think he's going to screw us. So I went with France just because it's the safest pick. Really,
it is a pretty safe pick. I'll give you that. And that's not a bad one. As you can see there, Brooks picks the host nation, Germany. I think I think Brooks is just trying to get on the good graces of Nate.
I appreciate
he's just
it.
trying to be good friends with Nate.
Utterly shocked by your pick of England. Utterly shocked.
What do you? I mean,
utterly
you should be. I mean, because it's coming home, Nate.
I don't think you realize there's other teams in the tournament.
I'm sorry, what? How is it going to come home if there's other teams in the? I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm surprised you knew it even started Friday, because England doesn't start.
England doesn't play till Sunday, so technically that's when it should start.
I can't wait for the England Euro tournaments.
I mean, there's another reason why I picked France as well, because I'm going to France in a couple of weeks with the missus, and I don't. If England win Euros by then, we're in deep shit. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to start wearing my England shirt in France.
Yeah, you should. You absolutely should.
I thought it's just so you want to piss off all the French fans we have that are watching this and waiting your arrival.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, I hate Paris.
It's a beautiful.
It's a beautiful place.
Beautiful place. It's not.
Yes, it is.
All right, let us know. It's not. Let us know in the comments who you think's going to win Euro 2024. Will it be one of the teams that we picked? Maybe you, like Nate, think that the USA are going to invade and win Euro 2024 for the first time ever. If not, pick one that is actually playing in the tournament.
That would actually be our third European win if we did that.
Yes. Okay. Oh, good Lord. And with that, I think it's about time. I want to say a big thank you to our advertisers and our partners. Thank you to Soccer World, soccerworld.net for all your soccer gear needs. Thank you to Next Level Training. Next Level Training, some of the absolute best trainers around. Thank you to the Michigan Jags. Very much appreciate you guys. Great club, MichiganJaguarsFC.com. Thank you to Thomas McGee's. Hey, go down to Thomas McGee's and watch the Euros. Every game is on at Thomas McGee's across from Eastern Market. Thank you to the football doc, Dr. Zachary Atwood. Hey, if the doctor is down at Thomas McGee's, you buy him a beer, and then you ask him how you can get better physically and mentally to play the sport. If that's going to wrap us up for here, do us a favor, give us a like, give us a subscription, give us a share, and share us with your friends. And we'll be back Sunday night. From now